Hey, this is Carl Sterling. I'm your mobile marketer. I was just down in Phoenix, Arizona. I just got back at 2 o'clock this morning. It's now something like 7:30. Just wanted to let you guys know, like, this was just an awesome time. I went down to see Mark Hoverson, and I just thank him for giving me the opportunity to be able to come there and experience that. It was just unbelievable. I won't say it's motivational, because motivations tend to die out. He was very inspirational. I got to meet some incredible people. For the first time I got to meet Kevin and Darren Blue. These are the guys I've been working with for the last year and a half or so. It's been just awesome. I got to meet some great people there. I got to see Jeffrey Combs. He was just unbelievable. Mark told us he'd melt your eyeballs, and boy, did he ever do that good. Got to meet him in person, shake his hand. If you don't know, like, Mark Hoverson, he is part owner in a company called GRN, Global Resorts Networking. He started from scratch, just not too many years ago, and he's just been killing it. It was good. It was just, I can't say enough right at the moment. I couldn't sleep anymore. Let's put it that way. I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning. I just can't sleep here. So I'm kind of wanting to get things going. One of the guys down there by the name of Chris, I'm not even sure of his last name at the moment. I'm going to have to do a little research on that, but he's the guy that kind of inspired me, I guess, to begin making videos. I made one before, but I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, it kind of wasn't all that great, for a better word. But he inspired me. He says, look, you're running down the highway all the time. Can't you set the camera up somehow to be able to film yourself, or to put yourself onto video? And I told him, well, running down the highway isn't such a good idea, just because of all the laws we have, and it's kind of dumb, because it becomes a very big distraction trying to make a video of yourself when you're driving down the highway and all of that. But I got thinking about that. I think it's really an awesome idea. I've been branded the mobile marketer by the Blues Brothers themselves. Quite some time ago, just because I'm on the road all the time. I travel, 10, 11 hours a day, a lot of days. Most of my days are just about 10 hours on driving alone. So I've come up with a little plan, and I think it's going to work. I'm going to try to be doing videos probably every other day from wherever I happen to have to take my breaks. And it doesn't matter whether it's 20 below out. I'll be bundled up, but you'll see more of what I'm doing in my career here as an internet marketer, and especially with Global Resorts Network. That's kind of a passion. It's become a passion of mine, and I liked it all along, but after this weekend, it's just too good, There's too many opportunities there. There's too many people's lives can be changed by doing this, and there's too many people's lives that will never be changed if I don't do this. So I really hope that you stick with me on this. This is, like I said earlier on, this is kind of my first video that really is just out there. I've got no script here. We're going to try to do this in a way that's a little more back and forth between just the camera and myself. Well, and through the camera's eyes, it's you guys that are out there. So hope you stay tuned to this. Check me out as time goes on. It's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me, and hopefully this will inspire other people. I met a fellow there, little Scottish guy, by the name of Toby. Just you know, I don't know. I can't really. He's such a charismatic fella, and that's a word that I don't know. It can be related to a whole bunch of different things, but that's okay. But he's really into the video. There's another fella by the name of Jeremiah. He actually lives in Phoenix, and that man knows what to do with videos. So I'm going to be kind of leaning on them guys a little bit over the next while and kind of getting some pointers and tips from them. And I'll be keeping you guys up to date as to what's going on, what I'm learning. You know, even if you don't read well, I'm not a very good reader. It's not one of my passions. It's never been one of my passions. However, there's other things you can do. You know, the first thing is you got to take charge of your life. You got to trying to think of the word here. You've got to make the choice that you want to take control, that you want to change your life first. And that's something that's been hard for me. I've been a business person for many years. I've done most of my working life, I've worked for myself in various capacities. I farmed. I've owned and operated trucks for years. I had an automotive repair industry for years. But this is just a whole new game for me. This is putting my face out in front of, well, could be literally millions, and I hope so. and that's a good thing. But one of the things that I've really learnt to do, and I've been inspired there again by Kevin Blue especially. He told me a long time ago, you know, you really got to start, you know, utilizing the time that you spend behind that wheel chasing that windshield down the highway, and by learning and getting your message out there as it comes to you in some form, some way, so that we can make this thing work. Because really, I believe that I've got a lot to offer you guys. I'm not a highly educated man. I've started this game. Oh, I was only 53 years old. So, you know, and my time constraints are very high. But we got to make the best of a good situation, or even a bad situation. It doesn't matter. So, to compensate for the lack of reading in my life, I've opted to go with audiobooks. There is just a wealth of information. Most books that you can get in paperback or hardback form, as far as learning how to do marketing and to even to do life, most of these books you can get anywhere on the internet in audio form. And I've started to do that. I'm starting to build my library, and I think it's going to be, I don't think so, I know this is going to be just an awesome thing. And I've heard it said by countless people, and these are people that are in the know. These are the people that really have studied and become a student of life. And not just people in the internet marketing industry, there's other people as well. There's other people out there that have said that where you are in 5 years from now, the only difference, the only thing that's going to change you is what you read. And if you don't read anything, you're going to be the same old person doing the same old thing and wondering what happened 5 years from now. Where did I go wrong? I've been there. I've lived that too long. This is where it's changing for me now. It's very important to become read, very well read, whether it's read in book form, whether it's read in audio form. But I've learned also, when I'm doing my audio form, take notes. Just, go back to them later and kind of refresh yourself, review yourself. And it's a little harder to go back and reference your audio stuff sometimes on things you might want to brush up on, but it's always there. So anyway, once again, I'm Carl Sterling. I'm your mobile marketer. This is what we're going to be doing. So, hey, let's go have a good ride. I left Phoenix. It was 75 above. Got into Calgary, it was still pretty good. It was like I'm in just north of Calgary, Alberta. It was about 43 degrees, but the wind was howling about 50 mile an hour. So yeah, it was nice. It was an enjoyable time. Gonna love to do this again. So anyway, signing off. Adios, buddy.